Hello everyone, this is Tony Mitra again, and I will demonstrate to you how to find from my blog two important items. One is samples of letters written to Canadian politicians regarding stopping this economic harakiri, economic suicide, in the pretext of saving us from a bogus virus. This is the first one, and the second is how to find the list of Canadian parliamentarians with their email address. Now, first of all, you need to find my blog. The simple short address of my blog is tonu.org. Tonu is my pet name given by my parents, which later on became Tony when I left India. But it's tonu.org. You can write www.tonu.org or just tonu.org. Either way, it will take you to my blog. Now, once you go to the blog, you will see, you can scroll down and find the relevant entries and then click on the heading to go to that particular detail of that blog. However, I have hundreds and hundreds of blogs, so you may not find it. Right now these are on top, but they will very soon start going down in the list. So you may not easily find it. So best way is to remember the details of those two specific blogs. One of them is the contact details of Canadian parliamentarians, and the other is the letter campaign against the robbery of Canada. So this is the earlier one, first one. So I will click on this, and this particular blog's address is here. It's coming across on your screen and also in the details of this video. In the description of this video, you can copy and paste it or just click on it. The heading is Letter Campaign Against the Robbery of Canada. One more way you can find specific blogs is there is a search field, and you can type any few combination of letters. For example, if you say letter campaign and just hit search, hit return, this one will come up. Letter campaign against the lottery of Canada, and a few other things. Letter to Lana Paham, Rosemary Mason sends a letter, blah blah blah. So the first one is letter campaign, and you can click on the heading and you go there. So similarly, if you cannot find my contact details, so you can also type contact details, and you will find that particular blog, and you can click the heading and you will go there. So now, going back again to the letter campaign, once you go to this letter, to this blog, and the URL, as I said, both these URLs are the description of the video, you will come across a number of letter samples, like for instance one to Justin Trudeau. And also there is a video of me reading out that letter. So you can make out which letter it is, and you can copy paste this text onto your word processor or your blank letter in your letter writing app, like whatever app you're using for letter writing, and then in your mail app, and then you can modify it wherever in your word processor or your mail app and suit it to your requirement. You remove whichever paragraph you don't like, or you change it and you write your own detail. You don't have to write my name and address. You change it to your name, address, etc. I personally recommend that you write your name and address and don't send a nameless ghost letter. You don't need to be afraid. You are a citizen, and the public servants work for you. You don't work for them. You don't need to be afraid. If you cannot show your name and address, you do not expect them to take it seriously. They'll just junk it. You have to show your your identity, and then tell them that we want them to change their behavior or we want them fired. The next one is to Andrew Scheer, leader of the Conservative opposition. And then there is Derek Sloan, a sample. Then there is Jagmeet Singh, the leader of NDP. And there is one to Honorable Elizabeth May, leader of the Greens. And Honorable Yves Francois Blanchet is the leader of the BQ, Bloc Québécois. So these letters are already there, and you can copy paste the samples and use it. So this is the first example. The second example is second blog is contact details of Canadian parliamentarians, and here you can see it's a shorter blog with two images, and one says PDF and the other one says Excel file. Basically, these two images are list of all the 338 parliamentarians with their name, last name, the first name, the last name, which party, where they are from, which constituency, which province, and their email address. The email addresses are all hot links, so you just click it and it should immediately open your email app with a blank sheet addressed to this person. So what happens about this is for you to not only use them directly off this blog, but also download it so that next time you don't have to search for my blog. You just go to the file that you downloaded and start working from there. So if you click the PDF file, you will go to another window, another site on internet, which actually shows you the PDF file. And even here, the emails are hot links. So if you click on them, you will immediately start an email app, and you will go to the blank email page with this person as the recipient. So you can start working on that. Alternately, you can also download it. So how to download it is you go to the file and you can choose save as or share in email, or better export as PDF instead of save as. And if you export as PDF, it should ask you where do you want to save it, and then you choose whichever folder you want to save it as, and then it goes there. And second is if you go back to that original blog, and if you don't want to save the PDF, you want an Excel file or you want both, all you need to do is click on this second image which says Excel, and it should automatically start the download process. And all you need to do is double click this file, and your Excel program should start, and you should be able to work on the Excel. And even in the Excel program, in the Excel file, the emails are hot links. So if you click on them, it starts an email immediately to that person. So these are the two blogs that might help you. And this is Tony Mitra, and it's bye for today.